everybody, good afternoon. There's my 96 TL that you haven't seen for a couple weeks, but I'm getting ready to head to dinner. Unfortunately, I'm gonna miss a delivery tonight, and those of you who followed my TL build will remember that I'm only missing one more car from the 1990s to complete the entire 1990s fleet. And would you know it, it's going to arrive tonight. Real quick, while I'm outside, I'm gonna show you a quick update to the ILX. Who can identify what those wheels are off of? I scored a really killer deal on Craigslist on some Type S waffles from 2007, 2008. We are gonna party like it's 1999. And here in the next couple of hours, there will be a car arriving that I just purchased. Can't wait to show it to you. But in the meantime, here is a glimpse at the brochure. Now, the color I specifically wanted, let me skip to the juicy part at the back here. There was a color offered in the first gen CL called Milano Red. Those of you who are also part of the Legend community will remember Milano was offered on Legends as well. So this way, I have a CL that comes from a Legend color and a TL, not this generation, the prior TL, that also came from a Legend color, which is Garnet Red. So here's the color swatches. The car that's coming tonight is going to be Milano with parchment leather. And I'll tell you a little secret, I've already started sourcing updates for it. So I just placed an order for a set of the factory fogs used from a friend of mine. And honestly, I don't know what else is coming with the car. I have very little information about the level of detail on maintenance history, records, brochures, manuals, window sticker, any of that. I'm kind of just going through this whole thing sight unseen. So you'll be seeing it with me very shortly. Looks like the CL made it. It's about 10 o'clock at night, so things ran a little bit late here. Let's go run this thing around the block. 138, 227 on it. I can already tell I kind of love this thing. It has a brand new clutch and you can tell it's super light engagement, but really, really slick transmission. It's a lot better first drive experience than I had with my 96 TL. We have floor mats back here, 4 of them, which is good, and a cargo net. Let's take a quick peek through the interior, shall we? The console armrest has some pretty bad wear on it. This cup holder lid looks exactly like my TL has it. This one has a little insert for maybe a soda can. Let's give the air conditioning a whirl. Definitely kicking in there. I think we're good on air. Didn't find any treasures in any of the storage areas here. I'll show you what I pulled out of the glove box, which really wasn't much at all. Kind of what I expected though. Throw away these paper mats. I'm up by the gas station now so I can see a little bit better lighting. Kind of what we're working with here. It definitely looks pretty much like I expected to from the pictures that I got and saw online. And the interior is definitely one of the things that sold me on this car. It's got really nice seats. Probably been garaged, and of course it is a Southern California car, so there won't be any issue of some of the stuff I found in my TL, like all the pine needles and stuff that were wedged in the door jambs. All right, my friends, we're gonna dig more into this thing tomorrow. For right now, it's late. I gotta work, so let's just head back to the house for now, tuck it away, and then we'll do a further evaluation later. What you see here comprises the entirety of what I got with the car. One key with the factory fob, which is good. Some sort of key tag. Wheel lock, actually these look like the original lugs, the non-locking ones, which I'll probably put back on there. One maintenance sticker that was stuck to the windshield, and then one that looks like they stuck it to the wheel lock thing, so I'll pull that up. Unfortunately, just the manual, no leather portfolio for it, and no prior owner information. So I have some digging to do. So where shall we begin? Shall I start making the checklist here with you? Because it's gonna be a fun one. Maybe not as difficult as some of my other resto projects. Exhaust tips need to be polished. Touch-up piece on the front, back bumper here. I need the wheel weights removed from all four outside edges of the tires. I don't like them on the outsides. I'll have them rebalanced with tape weights on the inside. The paint will need a full correction. It'll get window tint, but I'm gonna save these little roadside assistance stickers because that's original to the car. We'll have to do steam cleaning on the interior, probably reupholster that center console armrest, figure out something to do with the steering wheel here. The wiper arms need to be refinished. Faded right there, that's supposed to be black. Headlights don't really need a polish. I think this car's been garaged for most of its 21 years because they're in really nice shape. Haven't even looked under the engine bay yet, so why don't we do that while we're at it? Guess I'll order new clutch and brake pedal pads while I'm thinking about it. Not too bad in here. This is the 2.3 VTEC, basically a Honda Accord powertrain. It's not quite to my standards, but it'll get there. One of the first things first is I got to get the radio working. So I noticed that they disconnected the battery because it says code. I don't have any paperwork on the car, but I got lucky because, as happens sometimes, someone put a sticker of the serial number on the glove compartment, so I know it's 41441. Bingo. I ditched the cheesy plate frame. I noticed that this is an original plate to the car, 20 years worth of registration stickers. Some of them have been ripped off prior, but you can see the stack going on there. Also, because California is sequential, a 4J series is true to the car's 1999 original sale. And speaking of, it looks like the actual manufacture date of Honda of America was August of '99. that the first video in the playlist in my garage that comes on when I initiate the 150 commercials is for a 99 CL. This is the most 90s alarm chirp ever, and it's got to go. Yeah.